I'm just gonna pop in like this, keeping everything respectful. I hope y'all day is going good, and I just got a couple of things on my mind. I'm gonna relax because I ain't gonna rush it. Y'all see the title? Let a couple of people get in here. Y'all see the title? Come in and get some of this information. Come in and get this information. Let me see. I'm gonna open it up. I'll open it up. So, those who've been following me for a minute, I said 2023 we're gonna do something different. I'm just off the job. You know what I'm talking about? And let me see if I can get this little face to face. Y'all see the message? Excuse me as I move the camera. Damn, that's okay right there. I just wish everybody good. You know, I ain't got no phallus in my heart. But at the end of the day, this is what I gotta say. While everybody's still playing around, and I said the title is Must Watch Movie. Must Watch Movie is us living this life as we we extras in they movie. Um, you know the world as you see it, definitely you see it's a lot of distractions. And I could talk about, and I'm gonna talk about, it's a lot of distractions. And the simple fact of, old boy from Buffalo, they trying to keep the movie going, huh? They don't want us to worry about like if anything's a cause other than what the doctor says. Let's talk about what the doctor says. Let me say it like that. What they say and the things they say. I'm trying to get it right, man. Trying to get it right. They say a lot of things. They said a lot of things. But is it the truth? Let's see if it adds up. Is it the truth? I see on YouTube, man, uh, a lot of people just doing what they gonna do. Nothing. They got these platforms, and the same thing they trying to do is distract us from the certain elements that we surround ourselves with every day. Real life. This real life is not a game. Like I always say, you can't buy time. So us not buying time, every day gotta count for something. If you living your life and it ain't counting for nothing, man, you might as well hold your breath. If you living your life and you constantly following the agenda, you might as well hold your breath. If you living your life and you think about the next holiday, where you tell somebody in your family, I love you, you might as well hold your breath. Because a lot of people don't even understand the madness that's actually happening. Appreciate you coming through. This is going to be a good one. A lot of people don't understand. There's going to be a lot of comments go. And I see everybody that's coming in here, and I appreciate you sliding through. But what I have noticed, that with this movie, you being an extra, and how they pay you, stimulus. They give you a little bit, breadcrumbs, and everybody's satisfied because they can go be immature kids and buy this, buy that, but then at the end of the day, they want that back. They want that back. And it's so crazy because I think I talk a little bit loud, so I'm going to try to keep it calm so it'll keep me calm so I can get my message out. For all those who's coming in after the fact of starting, it's been about 5 minutes now. I welcome y'all. But just listen to me for a second. We don't have time for the wishy-washy. Either you solid or you ain't solid. Either you're awakened or you're not waking. And at the end of the day, past 25, if you ain't got the memo and you still trying to chase this quote-unquote American dream, you sleep. You are asleep. And with that said, it's a lot of things. Look around, man. Look, me, just the smallest thing. Have you ever paid attention lately how people drive? Ever since that ooh-wee? Have you? It doesn't matter because you just on the phone, texting, trying to get home. So you're not paying attention to your surroundings. And you're not paying attention to your surroundings. That's what's wrong with the world now. Okay, so it's been about what? They say 2 years. Yeah, appreciate it. Yes, it's been seeing how people drive. But me being in Austin, I'm going to say this, and a lot of people going to hate me for this, but we got to call a spade a spade. You coming from another state, and you get to that state, and you still driving like you in that other state that don't want to push the gas, you should take your ass back to the goddamn state you came from, man. And then I'm looking at everything how it is. Y'all messed up that state. I'm going to tell you, this ain't no Texas and California. Y'all messed up that state with that quote-unquote conversation. And I hate to think that right now it's a lot of politics going on right now. So YouTube is watching, right? Because they don't want me to say anything that might be against they plan. Let's talk about the state. So you come from California. California fucked up, right? Why you come down here to Texas? Did you come down here for the election? Or you come down here to see if y'all can get us to struggle like y'all struggling down there? For real, for real. Like, because this is how I'm looking at it. Y'all just to call a spade a spade. A lot of y'all can't drive. Now we got more traffic than a little bit. It seems like I don't like to be on the lane where, on the road where people act like they don't know what they're doing. We was already crazy drivers before y'all even got here. Now it's just like, it's a madhouse. But then if you pay attention to something, what's the agenda? Pay attention to this, what I say. You remember back in the day where highways was highways, and then they say a couple of bombs, you know what I'm saying? People crossing the highway got hit, so they put up the walls. But if you ever look back and think about those movies, you know, those movies by the end time, you couldn't get off the highway in the movie. You ever ask yourself why them cars just sitting there? In the movie. Have you ever asked yourself how did that happen? We in the movie, so we got to know our roles. We got to know what they expect out of us to act like. Oh, I get it. They want us to depend on them. Me being down in Texas, I ain't never seen the border so clean when the president come to. The news down here is showing us it's chaos. But that one day, it was clean. Lying to us, man. Lying to us. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. A lot of people got these channels, but they ain't talking about nothing. We know the world is fucked up. Excuse my language, but this is real talk because at the end of the day, we live in real life, real time. We living in real time. And my mama used to say that. Boy, how y'all youngsters acting, I see that, the world's coming to an end. Is that old folks talk? I just want to know. Is that something that, as you get wiser, you see how much changed from when you was a childhood in that era that you come from versus now? Where guys are really too soft, women too hard. That's things we're going to be talking about this year. People want respect, but don't deserve it. But they entitled because of their position. We'll talk about all that this year, right? This year might be the last year that everything be, if you call this normal. I think it's a whole different movie scene they got on us. And let's talk about the California thing. Y'all economy is fucked up. Yeah, y'all make more money, but why y'all moving down here? Putting up these Airbnbs and it's crazy, man. Putting up all these Airbnbs that's just vacation houses. Is that what y'all did to California? But see, the thing about California, think about this. If you know, you know, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more. California been sold out. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't the people, it's the politics. I'm going to ask y'all something, and I want an honest answer, and I'm going to wait a minute. Because this is live. This is something new that I'm doing, actually, backing up from StreamYard, getting direct with the situation. You know, no editing. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am. When y'all come in the living room, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and pass on the message. Man, you got a real brother talking real talk. You feel me? I ain't got all, man, look, I'm in the garage. I'm in the garage. But this message got to get out there. California is a lovely city. Now they're getting all that rain down there. You see what I'm saying? They getting all that rain down there. I thought it never rains in Southern California. They got deserts, they got dry land, all that. You know? It's raining now. They still haven't figured out. It's crazy. You don't get the rain down there when you need it because they got a lot of Wi-Fi. And that's what I'm going back to say this. It's been sold out. They've been sold it to the, you know, different ethnic groups. Catch my drift when I talk about it. So if you need somebody to be evicted, but they done paid their taxes, they done paid their rent, mortgage, or whatever for the month, how you get them out? You can't force them out. You got to cause a fire, though. And all them electric companies down there, all of a sudden, they unmaintained tree trimming lines, and this is how they give us the excuse, and us, quote unquote, this is before the we was buying this shit. But that's how they making you, that's how they evicting you. You see what I'm saying? That's how they evicting you. Appreciate you, because I ain't got time for that spam. Appreciate you, Scott. So it's still active, man. My mind's still working good, man. And because we really I want to have a good dialogue with you. I want to talk about the California transitioning down here to, I don't know if y'all can see all that popping up on my screen from my actual phone. I thought I put this do not disturb, right? But this is, I figured out. So, I see everything as a movie strip. Now, this is from Hollywood. Why are you coming down here to Austin, though? You know what I'm saying? We conservatives down here, but all of a sudden, when your boy, Beto say, I want to take your ARs, I want to... Why are you trying to go for mayor in the state that promotes the Second Amendment? Ain't nobody catching that? Okay, so we had a whole transition from California come down here to Texas, and they popping up everywhere. And guess what? They buying up everything. This will never be y'all state. Y'all don't know how Texas rides, man. Huh? Money. A lot of people say money talk, bullshit work. No. You know what talk. And everything else stand down, man. I can't see myself breathing, right, and letting you run over me. I hope a lot of people down here in Texas is understanding what I'm saying. These old messed up laws, all of a sudden, I'm going to tell you this. In your city, I want you to look around. In your city, When we was growing up, we learned how to ride the bike. What? We didn't have no helmets on. We didn't have no bike lanes. We didn't have none of that. We learned life, what life was about. Bumps and bruises. Now you got people, quote unquote, coming from Silicon Valley who want to work from home. Okay. That's what you went to college for? Or did you go to college to lay it down, period, point blank? Man, this thing. Yeah. I see a lot of lazy people coming from California. I see a lot of, I ain't gonna talk about California, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I see a lot of lazy people come down here to Texas and expect everything, privileges. We don't rock like that. But see, internet is so much friendly now, you can be all you can be. You see what I'm saying? That's why all these guys that's clowns got all them subscribers, got all them views. You don't even know who's in the algorithm promoting that. They promote our music. Why you don't think they promote a YouTube page or an Instagram page? And I said this the other time I was on live and it cut off. I'm hoping y'all hear this part. I want you, and then I'm gonna go back to how you burn somebody out, make them catch flight, right? They'll catch flight and go somewhere else like a bunch of maggots. And they still come down here. They quiet for about a year and then they start pushing their agenda. Because they scope it. These boys are professional fuck-ups. They think they smart. They think everybody around the world don't see their game. They thinking that we don't know. Man, hold on. I don't want to jump ahead. But we're not dumb down here in Texas. Sorry to tell you. And I think a lot of people in a lot of other states ain't dumb. Boy, when somebody's fed up, they're going to be fed up. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got all these gimmicks and the politics of these old alligator head people in the White House. You can't get rid of them. So they got security. They got security and good dental. All that just to mess over America. And y'all stand for that? A lot of people say, man, why you be talking so down on the great state of Texas? I don't talk down. I talk about the people in this sucker that's not catching the memo. Time been ran out. That's why I say, if you're 25 and you haven't awakened, you sleep. You might as well hold your breath. If you're not deciding which side you're going to be on, spiritually or what, man? That bull crap they be talking about on raps and stuff like that, you see where that leads them? Death, destruction. So if you're gonna be a rapper, guess what? Why would you want to be a rapper nowadays? They ain't got no conscious rapper. You ain't getting nothing out of rapping. So you selfish. This is what I'm seeing. And that's why the government is playing us the way they playing us. You selfish. Because the only way you're going to be heard on this radio or on the TV, right, or on these podcasts, you talking about death and destruction for your own people. You're a sellout. You the number one sellout. You the problem. It's not so much just coming from California. Y'all can't drive. I see all the highways in these big old cities. People are stuck on stupid. They wait till the end of the lane, or they try to get on right at the beginning of entering the highway. Hold up all this traffic. One dumb mother. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna do my best not to cuss, but one dumb caused traffic jam. Do you understand that? But then it goes back to the point of me saying why they put them walls on the highway. You remember how we used to jump across the median? So if anything happened, you ain't going nowhere. And all these electric cars, green, smart, all that extra stuff y'all trying to do. Go back to the movies. Hollywood already told you you part of it. You're a part of their movie. They don't respect you. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I got more content on my channel that y'all can catch up and find out who this dude talking like this. Because I'm going to raise up some eyebrows when I talk, man. Hopefully, if you catch my drift, because you know we got a talking, right? You know that. But I have noticed a lot of people, Nanny Pooh coming in, everybody coming in, Scott coming in, everybody coming in. Those I miss, man, appreciate you coming through. If it's just a be nosy, what this boy talking about? Yeah, be nosy. But hit that like button while you sit in the living. Well, I'm gonna call it the garage today. It be days I be in the living room. But while I'm in the garage, come to the garage with me. I call this my office. I call it my office. I just want to be direct with y'all this year. It's too much plan and too many dreams, right? The dream is, if I keep working hard, I'm going to get my family out of this situation, right? But if I act like the government and be scandalous, you can't do that with a certain background. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that with a certain background. So, stay in your lane is what they say, because you'll get locked up, YSL. Sauce Walker. Who else I want to name? Rollo. And if you don't get locked up, you'll be forced to tell it. Oh, don't make me go naming them names, though. Y'all know who y'all are, and the world know who you are. Ain't got to talk about it. That's lack of energy. That's a waste of energy. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get back to these walls they're going to trap us with. So it's about timing. I always talk about on my channel, make sure you got your bag, your EDC. I really don't want to go too much in depth with that because they already going to block me, shadow ban me every day. You feel me? That's why I'm barely on here, because I get shadow banned. It don't make no sense. Like, I be thinking sometimes, are people around the world so goddamn sleep where they don't see if this guy got all these goddamn subscribers and the stuff he talk about is irrelevant, gives you a laugh. Oh, they trying to make us have laughter and get high. That's their goal right there. And pop pills. And so you'll be docile to what they actually doing. You feel what I'm saying? They really giving us the business. You feel me? They giving us the business, y'all. So, as you know, and I ain't gonna say it, but a lot of things is coming up. California coming to Texas. It's a whole big million, what they say about, millions of people come from there. But y'all made that state like this, right? High taxes, not caring about Skid Row. Y'all got a bunch of bums down there, people that fell on hard times, y'all need to handle. But I'm going to tell you something. If you thinking the world give a goddamn about you, right? You better wake up. Because at the end of the day, tell me this. Why they care? Now, I got dogs and I understand that. You know, they care more about dogs than humans. If it's not benefiting them, let's talk about it. They care more about the dogs. I see more dogs, the rescue dogs, and woo. What about the people y'all left in California? Y'all got an ad for that? Y'all got an advertisement for that? Then giving them the minimum and giving them that dope? You already know. You already know what's going on. It's crazy. Think about it, y'all. I want y'all to sit there, contemplate, and, look at me. I'm telling you, I only can say so much, man. Let me write this down. I'm gonna talk about these subjects as it comes to my head, but I want to stay focused. Like I said, a movie. We all part of a movie. We don't have no rights. Y'all thought that? Oh, they seen how they quote unquote passed this bull crap that we was all slaves and woo, and that went on so goddamn long. They started teaching it in school. Matter of fact, they gave us a month. How you gonna give people who built this country a month? Oh, that's what you approve? Okay, let's check. Let's check what they approved to tell us in school. Hold on. That's a check. They tell you your history. Your enemy tell you your history. Okay? And they force you to learn that in documents of what's right and wrong through their eyes, right? Okay. And it's so crazy because I just found out in Revelation, what is that? 11, 1 and 11. The color of Yahweh. My mama didn't teach me that. My daddy and my auntie and nobody talk about that. You know what I'm saying? The lies that they've been telling us. Why you think America's so fucked up, man? They've been lying now. Now, like, and you know, I ain't a Muslim, but like Malcolm X said, chicken coming out on the roof. The economy, inflation, gas prices, people losing their jobs. Did you hear? Amazon on the 18th is laying off a couple of thousand workers. They gonna lose their contract. But it's crazy because I didn't hear nothing about Illinois, how they let them prisoners out at the beginning of the year. Oh damn, that's y'all remember? I'm recapping of things that got us so a lot of people get distracted over the smallest things. Like me. I can get distracted. Goddamn Cowboys, what the hell? What's wrong with them this weekend? You know what I'm saying? But then I let it go. I don't stay distracted. I don't. But what I want to say, and this is why I did this live, man, we're in a movie and you got to understand your part in this movie. Now, you can go to Tubi, you can go All Black, you can go to our community channels and stuff like that and start your own movie. That's what I'm doing. Starting my own movie. They're not going to dictate why I'm breathing, how I'm thinking, and how I'm moving. Do I want an electric car? Oh, they look nice, don't they? Everything got on electric, though, in case you got an old school car. Everything went electric. So they can cut your car off at any day. Damn, look, I never thought about that. But you keep wanting this technology, right? The technology gonna ruin you. This right here been ruined the whole world. This box right here, and I seen something the other day, man, and I want y'all to hear me when I say this. In the Hebrew number system, right? If you look up what www is, you'll trip yourself out. They always got you doing www, Yahweh praise, before you get online. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. That's 3 of those things. Uh-oh, look. Computer messing up. What happened? I ain't dropped my phone. You sure right, boy. Look at this. Can y'all still see me? My screen seemed like it was that's crazy. Screen seemed like it was technical difficulties for real. Hold on, y'all. See if I can get back. I'm gonna read some of this while hopefully my screen clear itself. That's crazy, man. I don't even know if I'm live. That's crazy. Can y'all see me or did they cut me off? Okay, I just have to flip. Okay. I had a whole, you know how your screen used to go snow? I had that when I said what I said. So I got to slow it down. I'm telling you, it's spiritual warfare going on right now. They would love us to hear all the negative, but I'm telling the people that's awakening, awake, or is going through this awakening stage, you got to tighten up. Yeah, appreciate you. You got to tighten up. If you don't tighten up, they'll tighten you up. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's talking about it, and so much distraction going on. All the people that's passing since that thing happened. Young people. So, I'm going to tell you this. If you did wind up believing whoever told you to do that, don't do it again, man. Like they say, that's something that you're going to have to keep doing because you're going to keep getting sick, man. You're going to keep getting sick. It's called population control. Why do you think, and this is a note, why do you think they destroyed them Georgia Guidestones? Damn, man, that boy deep. If they destroy all the history and the knowledge of what they put in front of you at first, and then the world is actually waking up to see things clearer, it's not a conspiracy thing. I ain't on that conspiracy thing, but then I do think some things is going on that they've been kept us out the loop. That's overwhelming, right? I want to ask y'all this, because I'm going to wait till another live. Get more people in here to see that I'm going to start going live. I'm going to try to start going live if the Lord will, about 5:30. I'm going to try to start going live about 5:30, no matter if it's just like, hey, what's up? What y'all got going? And then, we go from there. We have so much stuff. When I say distraction, you already know what your distraction is in life. The person that might distract you. Family issue, we all go through them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's living a perfect life. But I'm thinking about how people go out their way to keep us distracted. It'll be our own people. It'll be our own people. I just want to find a channel that, other than ridiculous, right? That show that's ridiculous. Hey, that's a free promo. I'm just saying. Boom. I ain't caring about it. But that's the only one to make fun of their own people. And it's funny. Our channels of native to this land, right? We bash each other all day, every day. It's either battle of the sexes. You know what I'm saying? I'm hating on that brother. Man, I heard a story the other day, man, and dude telling me, why did these youngsters want to show what they got? Because they thinking that their friends are real, and they just waiting on the opportunity to get them. That's sad to feel like that growing up. Like, I didn't feel like that growing up. We didn't show off. We didn't cap toward each other. You know who you know who you know, and you know what you know. Back in the day, it's back in the day so bad, youngsters. Back in the day, huh? We had a mall down here called Highland Mall. We went to the gold mine, stuff like that. We settled our differences in the mall, but gunplay was very less than what it is now. Y'all so cool. The new KK so cool on the extendos and what they call them, the switches and all that. They trying to help y'all hurry up and kill the chosen. Y'all don't see that? Y'all didn't get the memo? We can watch bad stuff all day, but once we stop allowing them to misuse and abuse us, stand up for something, man. And I know the mouth tends to make people not want to follow you or conversate with you. But look at you. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself how you act. What you talking about? At your age, what are you talking about? I'm talking about get your shit together. That's what I'm talking about. Accountability. That's what I'm talking about. Know the pecking order to this world that we live in. That's what I'm talking about. They put themselves above us because we stay divided. Oh, I got it. Did you get it? We stay so goddamn divided, anybody can take over America, man. That's sad to say because I got kids. But I told you, man, listen. It is what it is if they knock on this door. For real, for real. But no need to talk about that. No need to talk about that. Get yourself in shape. I think like I said before, man, I'm gonna do better. I'm working on myself too. I'm not perfect. I didn't come up here thinking I'm perfect or nice outfits like I dress like that every day. You feel me? Me and Babe got out this weekend, with some other couples and had a good time. But I'm kind of, that's kind of played, man, because why we don't have an establishment like that? And when we get one, why it always get shot up? You got to think about certain things. And it's not us, actually, the people, the old school cats and stuff like that. It ain't really the youngsters. Those, you don't even know if they getting paid off to do that. There ain't no way every club in the goddamn in your city, my city, it go good for about a year. It's always drama. I know a lot of people, guys, don't come to the club emotional. She don't want to talk to you. Kick rocks. Women. You know, people say, man, if you dress sexy, that don't matter, don't touch. Man, some of these guys ain't got no strong mind. You see the tube, you see all this drama that goes on. Why you think somebody, you go to the club, young ladies, I'm telling you this. I'm different. I'm different. A lot of people's different, right? I'm not the only one. But that's not a good look on how y'all come out the house. Hollywood told you that was good, but you see how Hollywood's doing. Huh. Nobody paying attention to them. Nobody should be paying attention to the celebrity uh, symbols. Let's say it like that. That's misguided the whole youth, all the youth. And I took blame because it's a lot of things that was going on and I had no control over because I was still part of the problem. So I already know things ain't going to change overnight. But it's a lot of things we got to discuss. That's why I'm talking about California. I'm talking about driving. I'm talking about you all in the movie. All that's part of the movie. So the next time I come on here, the structure will be how to recognize when you a star in that movie going that way. Not the right way, but that way. Yeah, the next time I'm going to have a whole thing where I can break it down. If you, matter of fact, how I'm feeling. What time is it? Yeah, it's still early. I want to ask the chat. I'm going to start asking y'all some questions. And if you know it, say it. A lot of people trying to find a purpose of why they here, right? That's our people. A lot of people will say, hey, you know, to get that money, you know, get my family out the situation. You always got to ask yourself, who put your family in that situation before you got here? So everything is planned because it's their move. How do you break that cycle of getting out their move? You work hard. That's how I was raised. My pops used to say, man, we know what it is. Ain't no need to talk about it. It's sad that we're in a situation like this, but it's too many sellouts for us to get on top. For real, if you think about it, it's a lot of sellouts in our race, but it's sellouts in every race. But ours go extra. Ours will have millions of dollars and don't open up no grocery stores because they can't. Because if they start directing things to better us, they get knocked off. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Because the only thing a youngster want to do is show off. Majority of them, I ain't going to put them all in the same bubble. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them just want to show off. A lot of them ain't been hit in the face. A lot of them don't have no daddy. I'm talking about the guys right now. A lot of them don't have no daddy. They get older, misguided, so they're going to misguide the youth. A lot of them try to live through the youth because they didn't have it in them when they was coming up. A lot of them should have been gone a long time ago. Waste of oxygen, right? That's cool. And y'all females. I'm going to get my wife on one day on here so she can really, you know, shit. I don't want to offend y'all, but it's a must. I heard these female rappers, they got niggas writing their shit. That's why it's so aggressive. You know, back in the day, what we had? Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, back in the day, you know. And that was like enough at that time where the parents was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Now we got females acting like they harder than a nigga. Because it's how these youngsters carry themselves. Nobody want to get married no more. You know why? It's too easy out there. To tell somebody a lie and move on. But you got to understand one thing. If y'all don't stand for anything, females, y'all fall for anything. And guys, too. If you let a female play you out your bag, knowing that you worked all these years in football, right, or any sport to get where you was, you got to know they coming. But if you ain't showing love growing up, you easy picking. Female. The first time you get out the house, you don't think the guy noticed that? Like you everywhere. You everywhere. Can't sit still. That's how a lot of females get kidnapped. A lot of females get handled that type of way because they don't know how to sit still. They feel like they missing something. You got a whole life. Coming out of high school, going into high school, going into that high school era. You want to speed up your life to do what? You can't wait to get out the house to do what? When your parents are telling you, in the you don't know, you don't pay attention to the economy, dude, because you're young. But when your parents are telling you, you got all life to bump your head, but I'm just trying to make it better so it don't hit too hard. You feel me? Because I was the same way. I had to bump my head. And to say, through the first time I caught my issue on vacation, 10 years later, then they let me out and I ain't never went back. God dang, when you young, boy, that conversation, young and dumb, full of whoop, you know what I'm saying? That's a true statement. In some. But even in those that act like they intelligent, they still got that inner soul where something could happen and you ain't gonna know how to deal with it because you was forced to grow up so fast you didn't enjoy your life. You see what I'm saying? And then when something happened to you, brothers and sisters, who say, man, I'm so focused, I'm going to do this and this and this, I'm going to stay out the streets and woo-woo-woo. But why does it seem like those that say that, it's quick to go back to the hood? Oh, Hollywood told you that's where it was. That's where it's at. You ain't official if you ain't in the hood. I thought people, I know my family, we fighting to get up out there. You know what I'm saying? People want to, suburb kids want to go that way and show them how stupid they are. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I think a lot of things, especially after that ooh-wee, you already know when I say that, everything just, it's like time stopped. And we can talk about it though, because he out the office. Ever since we had 8 years of sleep dealing with a colored man. You don't know, what is black to y'all? What do y'all consider black? That's another thing. Let's y'all talk about it. Give me a second. Y'all go get y'all something to drink. I'm right here, but yeah. But what do y'all consider being black? A person look like me? Let me think about it. This is black. Look at my color, man. How they gonna put you in a whole different color bracket, man? I'm black. Okay. We forgot who wrote the history. I'll be right back. But I'll be here. And I'm hoping, what do y'all feel like when people say, oh, this dude right here, he think he all that. What's wrong with a brother having confidence in himself and his ability to, shake the world if he need to? You feel me? But don't hate your color. If anything, just try to perfect your talent, man. There's a lot of people sleeping on their talent around me. They fall for the okie doke, and I knew they can do better. I know they can do better. Nobody showed them how to do it. Oh. Nobody showed them. And that's why I cut for Coolio so much. I cut for a lot of other rappers too. But I cut for Coolio because Gangsta Paradise had a message to it. It had a message to it. And then it's so funny. It's not funny. I say that because it's messed up, right? In that sense. That's crazy. When our boy woke up, right? Coolio, let's talk about it. And then we get back to that black. When our boy woke up, he been woke for a minute. But he got public with it. And with his status, them people didn't want y'all to hear that, man. They didn't want y'all to hear that. Yeah, but this is the same guy that was talking about, as I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Because I've been laughing and blasting so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. You feel me? And then the last verse he was saying, what's that part? They say I gotta learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess a lot of people just don't wanna understand all that bull crap that they taught us growing up. And some of your parents, they wasn't on point. They wasn't on point. They wasn't dumb. They just wasn't knowledgeable. Y'all hit that like button when y'all come in here, man, so we can go and push this real conversation. Right? I ain't gonna disrespect y'all. Because I don't do that. That ain't what men do. Men don't disrespect, dry disrespect, talking about his roasting. How old are you? How old are you, man? That's what see, a lot of things, and you know, this is the fault of a lot of adults who don't call a spade a spade. Who don't call a spade a spade. We can't even blame the youth no more. Because I've been out long enough to see it's a lot of these grown folks' fault. They raised them to think, like all these videos I'm seeing on TikTok and everything else, man. Why you dance so goddamn much, man? You're a happy nigga. I'm going to say it like that. And I ain't going to say that word no more, but it made me feel a certain type of way. Because a lot of people are like, whoa, he said it. Whatever. Look, you're a happy Sambo. What you happy about? You don't see that storm coming? You don't see that storm coming in front of all of us. We can't stop it, y'all. And I want to say that too, man. To be honest with y'all, we can't stop it. We ain't got no weapons like that, man. Matter of fact, they give us all them worthless instruments, right? They trying to ban anyway, and they went on some high tech stuff. Magnets, EMPs. Come on, man. So you ask yourself, what we really doing? We just trying to make a statement, really, though. Because history is going to be how you write your own movie. History going to be how you write your whole movie, man. What's your movie going to be titled? And you know, what you want your title to be, your movie, to become? Can it be going viral? Or do they just know you as a clown? I'm talking to Texas. I'm talking the whole United States, though. You know? At a certain age, you got to stop playing games and stop offending people. Because I don't know how Hollywood told you, there's consequences behind every action. You know that, right? And I seen people, man, the craziest thing is, if you can't see this goddamn internet is a safe place, you haven't seen nothing. If you can't see half of these on here that talk that tough stuff and got all these stories, they really ain't about that in life. Why you talk so much, though, about all that there? How you got a good memory on all that there? So when people go to the military and they in the battle and all that, they come back and tell some stories, or they talk about incidents. Not to the fullest. Because if you can tell a story to the fullest, you a lie. You a lie. Because you got a hell of a memory. You know, I ain't going to put nobody up. But normally, I tell them, you a lie. Everybody's storytelling, huh? Where y'all get that from? Where y'all get that from? Because y'all stories going down that way and talking about all the theatrics that you say you was part of. What year was that? Huh? Say, man, I'm just saying, what year was that? Because they say, and you know, I ain't gonna say too much, but they say they had to get control of that situation. Because that's when the inmates really ran that. You know what I'm saying? They was at our beck and call. They had to lock down units because people wouldn't listen. I don't know. I ain't caught up with all that in a minute, but I don't think they locking down units like back in the day. Oh, y'all some willing slaves. Y'all willing. Come on, man. It's a big difference, man. You can't never compare to Generation X, and we ain't gonna compare to the other generation. Y'all generation, this ain't no cap. A lot of y'all didn't fall off the wagon. Some of y'all actually learned something. You happen to have a parent that was born in the 70s or whatever, granny or whatever, that didn't fall for that okie dokie, was just trying to raise you right. I ain't calling y'all all dumb. But a lot of people is representing y'all that's on the TV screen and showing y'all ain't got no snap. But one thing I know, two things for sure. When you get out that big house, you got some understanding, don't you? And everybody's gonna want to know what dang Pooh Shiesty or what's this other name? Fulio, all that. Man, what? They ain't talking though. It's real life. It's real life. That's what I'm trying to tell all y'all youngsters. It ain't no goddamn story time, fun time in there. Because you had some youngsters that had some aggression issues and bipolarism. Now, shit, I see they got iPads and everything. They made it like a fun game show in there. I don't know. That's probably how hard it was back in the day, and it was a little bit harder when they had them turnkeys. But then I don't approve of them turnkeys, right? Like you really doing that for them folks, right? Like, no, man, it's like inside house Negro. You feel what I'm saying? We feel, you know what I'm saying? And then all the years that we have done, you still ain't whooped us. We come back out here more fine and more understanding because we had time to contemplate. Not how to lie to the youth. Those that came out lying to the youth thought it was fun and games because you know, my uncle got out. You know what I'm saying? He was on this unit. Woo woo woo. That's not impressing nobody. It's about what you're doing now. What have you accomplished since you've been out now? Are you still playing silly games? That's what I stood on when I got out. Man, I looked at the society. And then I thought about some of the letters I thought was going to be, you know, we was just going to be on point, woo, woo, especially how we was doing it, you know what I'm saying? But I came to realize that nobody put myself in that spot, and life do go on. Life do go on. So while everybody's, you know, sitting in the garage with me, man, I'm telling you, man, I got stories, but I try to forget about them, man, because when you was in that drama, I know the minds of, because we got a nosy consciousness of, you know, setting in of ourselves. Like, man, I wonder what he did, man. And I wonder how it was. Why? Don't go there. Don't go there. There ain't no place for humans. They lock you in the cage. They tell you when to take a shower. Every day you got to do this. And I got out, man, look, it was a stain on me, though. And I ain't proud of it. Yeah. I had this dude, man. I got out this one incident, and I remembered it because it kind of threw me for a loop. I remember a lot of incidents, and I'm gonna start sharing some of my free world experience, coming out, transitioning to this society, right? But I got out. I was in the club chilling with my partners. I didn't know this. Is when a dude told me this. I say, "Oh, friend ass." You know what I'm saying? Cause I got out, man. Yeah. I was still in my 20s when I got out. You know, I had some altercations and stuff like that when I got out. It didn't stop. I had to change myself though. That setting, that attitude was gonna get me locked back up. And it ain't so much I didn't want to go back, but I didn't want to be a crash dummy. Because when you walking out, guess what? They say, when you coming back? Because they see how I was moving in there. They didn't think I'd come out here and turn it ain't no new leaf, but get wiser though. See, why all real dudes are actually getting locked up. Not all of y'all real no more. Some of y'all fake, and I see it in your eyes, man. See, back in the day, no, I don't want to jump. So anyway, I go in the zone, man, because I'm just ready to talk to the church, man. We having church right now. You feel me? Because that's just, you can have church. Anyway, garage, more than two people, ain't that what they say? See, this church right here, I'll let you in. I ain't worried about no flood water. Osteen in Houston, mega church, wouldn't let them people in for harvest. Come on, man, y'all still ride with that, though. How many times you got to get knocked upside the goddamn head to say, man, hey, do you like being treated like a goddamn fool? Anyway, so I'm in a club, and I'm chilling, watching, surrounding, but my face look up, it's all tore up, and I don't know. So many years being locked up make my face stain because in there you can't show weakness, and you got to be ready to go. On go. When you see that drama kick off, you go. You don't think about it. Let God figure it out. You feel me? That's that concept of, front line type stuff, right? A lot of people say that, man, but then you look at their character. I didn't see you on the front line, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what you talking about. You feel me? So, I was in the club, and this ain't the only time I went to the club, but, this is the time where a dude told me, he asked me, he said, man, what's up, man? He was standing next to me, and he said, man, what's up, man? I'm from Chicago, man. What's up, man? I said, what's up? I didn't know him. I ain't friendly like that. I ain't looking for no new friends. You feel me? So I'm like, what's up? And my face was just like this. It ain't no extra. I'm like, what's up? But that frown and then don't let me pop the lip. You know what I'm saying? I probably, I don't know. People just friendlier than me, I guess. A lot of them, man. Like, you ain't never had a real man talk to you? You like everybody smiling and acting funny? You know what I'm talking about? No, we coming back out. I told them boys back then. Yeah, we getting back out of here. What y'all got going? You know what I'm saying? But that if I would have went that path, man, it ain't no telling. I'd be dead, locked up, or successful. You know what I'm saying? More successful than what I am without earning it. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, no, it ain't nothing, homie. I just see that you looking all mean mugging and all that. I thought something was finna go down. You know what this is how I know I'm gonna stay out here. This is how I know when I was gonna stay out here. There's a lot of things that I was catching myself mature from. Shit. When I went out this weekend, I know I'm good, man. Hey, man, if dude scuff my shoe, I ain't, woo! But my mind runs like, boy, you know what I'm saying? You always got that. Like, you want to teach people how to respect the next person's property or pay attention to what they doing. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But since these cowards just want to shoot in the club, I ain't down with that. So why kick off anything? You know what I'm saying? Man, say. Anyway, So that boy was standing. That man was standing by me. He said, "Man, what's going on?" I said, "What's up? What you talking about?" He said, "Seems like something finna go down. Your face all tore up, man. You mean mugging everybody." But I was really enjoying myself. What the fuck? And I looked at him because you know where I just came from. Man, that's friendly talk, man. You shouldn't be standing. You shouldn't even be outside your cell. How about that? But I knew I wasn't locked up no more. No, real talk. This is how society uh, was when I got out. 2000. I think I got out at the beginning of 2001 because I know they had to lock down because society was going through a scare talking about 2000, the power gonna go out, whatever, right? Everything coming to an end, bull crap. But one thing I told that dude, and I say, no, I'm good, man. I'm gonna go settle it up. I say, no, I'm good. I ain't got no problem. Why? What's up? But that was just me to keep asking, like, why you looking at me like that? Like, yeah, don't think nothing soft though. Like, I don't know. I like making movies, right? And when I say, and I don't want these youngsters to think this is a man thing, but if somebody disrespects you, sometimes you can take the high road and just overlook it, as long as it ain't too much respect. Like people don't know when they talking to a man, not a boy that got to wear more jewelry than a female. I'm talking about a man, not a boy who wear tight jeans. That ain't manly, man. I don't give a goddamn what style that is. No, man. You let all them design, man. Don't let me get started on that. But I'm gonna have to say it, god dang it. You let all them designers put y'all in some tight clothes and told y'all that was in. See, that's where the problem comes from. That's where the problem comes from. You know, not knowing your history, not knowing who you are as a man, a young man. Once you get in junior high, man, you supposed to be getting your statue right. By the time you get in high school, you see who's crashing and all that, but I know you still gonna do your young stuff, right? Try not to crash so hard though. Right? Try not to have too much fun. Guess why? Because they watching you. They need a cycle. You know what I'm saying? A door. They need a door, y'all. Yeah, I'm finna get off, man. I'm finna get off, man. We got more. Like I say, I don't want to give it all to you, man. But the only thing I'm saying, how the title go? Must watch movie. Guess what? Cause you the star in it. I'm ending it right now. You the star in your own movie. Is it gonna be a movie worth watching? How does your character look in your movie? You're a follower, a leader, innovator, a scholar? Or you just a person on the street? I'm gonna leave y'all with that. The quote of the day. Who is gonna be the leading actor? Are you gonna be an actor, leading actor in your movie, or you gonna let somebody else lead it? And you can do support or something like that. Or do you even want to be in your own movie, or do you got streams? People just, you know what I'm saying? Playing your life. What they say go. I understand when you're growing up, you go through that and you find out who everybody is, and then from that point on, you're supposed to do better, not stay stagnated, not keep doing crap they did to keep them back. I'm talking about my mama. I'm talking about her mama. I'm talking about all this. Wake up, y'all, wake up. They don't even have to learn no goddamn new tricks. They just think we living too long. So they came out with these sticks. Man, that's crazy. If you think about what's your mission in your life is to stay away from your own people, that's crazy. You supposed to reach out and touch the willing, man, for real though. Because they might don't know. Y'all boys stay up. It's your boy Slugger, man. I'm out. Tomorrow, depending on the weather. Lord's will. I'm going to start saying that. Lord's will. I'm going to slide through tomorrow and just drop some more. Just drop some more. Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good one. Take care. And remember, shit, this ain't no friendly stuff, but remember, man, you are somebody. You made it through that tunnel, right? You made it through that tunnel. Do something with it, man, because there's a lot of people didn't make it to where you at right now. It don't mean you're doing the right thing, but you got a reason you're here. Let it be positive, because there's a lot of knuckleheads out here doing the wrong thing. A lot of females who have lost their way, right? Call it what it is. Change, man. God damn it. It's your boy Slugger, man. And stay consistent. If you say you change, stay consistent. That back and forth, you know bras do that. If I say I'm not going to F with you, I'm not going to F with you. Period, point blank. You can have a sit down and I'm still not going to F with you. We got to understand that we ain't going to F with each other. That's it. Watch the bridges you burn. That's how a lot of hobos is on that street. I taught my kids that growing up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's on them corners because they burned the bridges for those who really cared about them. They ain't got nowhere to go. So they out there living on drugs. Probably had death in the family, couldn't recoup because family ain't messing with them because how they act. Or if they didn't have a family. Be glad if you got a phone in front of you, you're not in that predicament as of right now. But tomorrow brings a change. So get your house in order. Get your priorities in order. And stop paying attention. 2023, stop paying attention to goofy shit on the internet. And stop that goddamn dance. One.